Start wrapping up the hands. The first thing you want to do, the loop, you want to secure it in the thumb. Now always remember, when you work hand wraps, you always want the wraps to work on the outside. Okay? And the first wrap, when you go around, is always along the wrist joint. So the center of the wrap must be along the wrist joint. That's one. Next thing you want to do is half a wrap away. This is what we call half a wrap away. You notice the distance between the one that's formerly wrapped and the wrap now is half a wrap away in, and we come back to the wrist. From here, which is optional, what we want to do is start wrapping the thumb. Now most modern gloves come with a thumb guard, so you don't have to wrap the thumbs. However, if you're using bag gloves, you might want to consider wrapping up your thumb. Now when you wrap up the thumb, the two joints you want to start wrapping is this joint and that joint. So the wrap goes over both joints, makes one round, and come back on the outside. After wrapping any part of your hand, the wrap must always come back on the outside of your hand. Do one more wrap around. Okay? Now, if you created some padding, this is where your padding comes into play. What you want is you want to put a padding across here. From the pinky finger up, work one round, just like that. And you want to secure the padding going another round. So it's 2 rounds to secure the padding. And I mentioned before, come up here and go back to the outside of the wrist. From here, to even secure the padding a bit more, we will go one more time around the wrist. Okay, and next what we're going to start called butterflying the fingers. So we want to come up over there. Okay, now this is where most people make a mistake to start moving back here, which what we don't want to do. We want to come up between the index and the thumb, one round, and go back to the wrist again. Now we're still repeating that 2 more times. Here, back to the wrist, and one more round. Inside, and back out here. And like I said, we always come back to the outside of the wrist. From here, what's going to happen is, while we're training, friction is rubbing against your knuckles and the glove, causing sometimes the wrap to loosen up. To prevent that, what we do is we go around one more time to clean up the wrap. This is what we call cleaning up the wrap. So basically, there's any friction right now over here, it's not going to unravel your wraps. So we'll do that 1.5 times. Come back to the wrist, keep on going. Wrist joint, half a wrap away, and you keep on rolling till it's all done, just like this. Now after you wrap up your hands, you always turn around and make sure there is nothing there. That allows your palm to breathe. Okay? And if you want more support for the knuckles, what you want to do is gather the wrap here, which gives you a really good grip. And that's how you wrap up your hands.